So Exus can go look at it later.
This is true. Okay, recording has begun. Technically, I think it began like 5 seconds before I said that, but whatever. Um,
Yippee!
last session, you you basically learned that Lucian is fucked off. Uh, him and his compatriot, who might be the knight from the Shadow Court mythos.
I am Batman.
I am Batman.
And
Um,
vengeance.
the two of them have apparently gone off to a structure that is being built off the coast that they are referring to as the Spire. You don't know what the Spire is for or what they are doing with it. But yes, they seem to be over there. And you are following up on a lead left behind by one of the knight's minions who saw Oliver and then fucked off.
I still have mixed feelings on that.
But they left behind a note, which I'm actually gonna have to retcon, because I realize I said the wrong thing, and let me just double check before I retcon that I am actually correct here. I said the hero of joy. Or not the hero of joy, but I said that the note said joy. It should have said courage. That was my fault.
Courage.
Damn you! Get your shit together.
I know. Look, I'm juggling a lot of things. I had a brain fart. But you are following.
And it smelled like pineapples and badgers.
Yep. Pineaggers. They look remarkably like beholders. As you are following this map to Sunhaven, which was Dirk's hometown in the previous campaign.
Who's Dirk?
Exactly. Is some loser.
You mean jerk?
Yeah, I know. They're gonna listen to this. They're gonna be like sad.
No, that's fine. They hate me. They don't want to have a party with me on my birthday. I get it. They just don't want me to have fun.
Well, don't say that. Then they'll really feel bad. Yeah.
Sorry.
And now you're dying. But yeah, you were following this note. You just said your sort of farewells to Reed, and have gotten on the road. And as you do, it's fairly quiet out here. The road kind of looks a bit derelict. It does not look very well kept.
The evil forest again.
No, it's that's a good point. No, it is not. There is actually a bridge was constructed to sort of circumvent the forest. So you do not have to travel through Dustgrave to get to Sunhaven now.
Glorious. Is there an alternative route to get into Dustgrave now, or is it just completely blocked off?
It's not completely blocked off, but I don't really think there's a conventional way in anymore.
Gotcha. Okay,
If you
cool.
wanted to go there, you would kind of have to go off road.
Jump off a bridge.
Yeah. No, I mean the old paths still exist. It's just they aren't being maintained.
Hmm.
Um, to be fair, that was barely a road 100 years ago.
This is true.
So 100 years of nobody really using that route has made it even more just woodland.
Well, now that we're going to be taxing the rich, we can fix that
Yeah, we can repair the road to the evil forest.
and get the children to do it.
Yeah, get the children to rebuild the road to the evil forest. Um, as you are heading down the road, you see um kind of an odd sight. You see a couple of folks in sort of black leather attire, um, and they're fiddling with a cart. And they seem to be struggling with something.
Hmm.
Okay. I'll bite. Um, yeah, I go over and I don't go over. I watch from a distance.
Okay.
Yeah.
Give me a perception check.
I'm gonna
Okay.
also do that.
Hold on, 2 shakes. I have to move my dinner real quick.
I got a 17.
Just listening to the Pokemon music play on the TV next to me. Can you guys hear that?
I can't know.
Okay.
Perception. Is that what you said?
Yes. Yep. Perception.
Okay, this is going to be fantastic. Actually, my perception's not horrible. 17.
All right. Oliver, are you also attempting to perceive or nah?
Oh,
Good, I got
yes, I
like a
did. I
19.
also got a 17.
All right.
Oh.
With collective 34, uh, you
I don't think
determine.
that's how that works. But
No,
okay.
that's not how that works. As you kind of watch these two, you realize that they have a lot of dynamite. And they seem to be trying to sort of stack this dynamite on the cart and are struggling. They're struggling to get it to stack in, I guess, the correct way.
Um, ooh, I'm tempted if I should make the first approach.
That
Well,
is up
I
to
mean,
you.
you are the artificer, so maybe you should go see what they're trying to
Yeah,
blow up.
this is true. Oh, I'm not going near them. That's dynamite. I'm not getting popped as well. I shout from where I am. It's like, what are y'all doing, folks? Or yeah, what y'all doing over there?
One of them turns and says, "Oh, we're just trying to get his cot set up so he can blow up the bridge." And his companion looks at him and says, "Why the fuck did you say that?"
Oh, because I'm stupid.
Why are we doing that?
Oh, because the boss told us to. He gets smacked by it.
So this is so unfortunate because we actually need to use this bridge. So can you maybe not do that?
I don't
Now
know.
they are not currently like on the bridge. Yes.
No, but they are not far from the bridge.
Okay.
It would not if they finished what they were doing with this cart and started pushing it. It would probably take them like a few minutes. to get it onto the bridge.
Okay.
I mean, these two are the more so the intelligent one is looking at you all with, I would say, intent. Uh,
You know,
the
we could offer their us we could offer help and then proceed to not help them. So we can make it seem like we're gonna help them cross to blow up the bridge, but basically psych them out, maybe?
Hmm. Malachi kind of leans over to you, and he in a very, very, very soft voice, trying not to move his lips. He asks if you have something that can create smoke. Just smoke.
Hmm.
I don't know.
I have to. Yeah, I don't know either. I'm looking. Because I have a poison gas, I have healing mist. Um,
Now, hold on. It doesn't have to be smoke. It could be a healing mist.
Yeah, I feel like healing mist
It just
could
Yeah, it just
theoretically.
has to look like smoke.
I could do that. Yeah, I have healing mist then. I
Okay.
feel like it would be
Now,
like a reddish smoke, maybe.
now
Yeah,
I'll
I
leave this
can.
up to you, Michael, if you want Malachi to be able to do this. My
Mm-hmm.
plan is
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to cast Minor Illusion
Yep.
on the cart, and I'm going to make it look like a fire.
Yep. Yep.
You know, with the red mist, that could do it.
Right.
Yeah, I mean,
So
if you
can I transfer this information? Or would that be a little much for this conversation?
no, I mean, you didn't approach these two, so you're kind of shouting to
Okay.
them, so you can talk amongst yourselves and they won't hear you.
Okay. Yeah. So I relay that information that I will cast Minor Illusion. Um, I have to be within 30 feet. Um, but yeah, I can just make it look like there's a fire. Like, and I'm not going to do it like on the dynamite. I'm going to do it on the cart.
Mm-hmm.
So it looks like the cart itself is on fire. So the dynamite won't be in imminent danger of going up, but it's going to if the fire spreads.
All right. Yeah.
And then you just make your little smoky thing, and we'll just kind of beef up the whole deal.
Yeah. I mean, this is a great plan, and I love it. Um,
I
yeah.
love it too.
If that is the play, then I think we could just play that scene out. Um,
Okay.
the a imaginary fire appears on the cart, followed by red mist. And I think the stupid one notices first, and goes, "Oh, that doesn't look good." And his companion looks and sees the smoke and the fire and goes, "Shit!" And the two of them, um,
Okay. What what is the environment that we are in right now? Are there like trees on the side of the road?
there are a
Um,
couple
Ooh.
trees. It's mostly a sort of stone road. Not like brick, like just loose stone road.
mhm.
Um, and
Maybe.
and a bit ahead of you, it does transition into a bridge over a chasm.
Okay. Let me kind of tighten up the question here.
Mm-hmm.
Um, if the two of us were to make it look like we were running for our fucking lives,
Yeah.
could we successfully disappear from their sight?
Theoretically. You could disappear behind a clump of trees.
Okay. Yeah. Malachi looks at
Oops.
the smoke and kind of raises his hands above his head and goes, ah! And runs into the trees. And I'm going to roll stealth.
All right.
Oh, you know what I just figured? Okay, so I have immune a tiny non-magical object within a 5 foot radius. It radiates either light, a 6 second long recorded message, it emits an odor or non-verbal sound. And we
Mm.
could have like I could use that. Fuck.
Mm.
Yeah, but you would have had to get to the cart.
Oh, true. Yeah, that is true.
Um, just so we're clear, I will send the picture if you would like.
Is it a nat 20?
I rolled a net 20 on my stealth.
Excellent, excellent.
I have a 24 to stealth, but I net 20. So
Yeah.
That was 17.
You disappear. Oliver, what did you?
I got a 17.
All right. Yeah, the two of you kind of disappear behind this clump of trees. And the two thugs, I think just kind of sprint down the road.
You know, if I had oil on me, I could absolutely like drench a stone in oil and like light it on fire and then throw it at the cart.
I
no,
mean,
no,
you
no, we
could.
don't want to blow it up. We want the TNT. That's some valuable shit right there.
You're gonna loot the TNT.
But
Fair
what if they
enough.
come back and blow? Oh, we can loot it and then we can blow it up. Because I
Hmm.
don't want them to get their hands on the
Well,
TNT, and there is no humanly way or non-humanly way possible we can carry that much TNT on us. Unless you got a pocket of holding or something you didn't tell me
no,
about.
no. I'm thinking about getting a bag of holding. But which direction are they? Did they run toward us?
Yes, they ran down the road away from the bridge.
Okay. I'm going to watch them. Um, for actually, no, I'm not. I'm going to jump out from hiding as soon as they are out of like noticeable sight.
Mm-hmm.
So they don't see me. And I am going to run over to the cart and I am going to grab a small handful of TNT. And I'm going to do my damnedest to lash it all together as quickly as I can, light it, and then throw it a good distance away from the cart.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I think you manage that with relative ease.
Okay.
There is a boom as it goes off and probably takes out a couple trees.
Mm-hmm. Most likely. So now the dynamic duo think that the cart exploded.
Yeah, that's fair. I don't think they stopped running.
So now we can take what we can carry and we can bury the rest and come back for it at a later date.
All right.
I want to dig.
Listen, we're not going to leave it here.
Yeah, hide in the woods.
There aren't really woods.
Hmm,
There's just kind of scattered clumps of trees.
terrible.
Hiding the cart would be an impressive feat. It would be Looney Tunes-esque.
Well, no, we're one. We are going to another town, right?
Yeah, yes. I mean, okay, here's one thing. You could just push the cart off of the
Yeah.
cliff.
No, I want to sell the dynamite. This is a valuable.
Well, no, you can take. I think each of you can probably hold. Uh, does 5 sticks of dynamite seem like a good number?
Seems good with me. 5 is my favorite number.
Seeing how I'm guessing that you're not going to let us take all the dynamite, yes, I guess that's fine.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm not letting you take all this dynamite. So what do you want to do with the cart now that you have acquired as much dynamite as you can reasonably carry?
Well, then
I
we're
really
just going to
want to
blow it
blow it
up.
up.
All right.
How do you spell
Um.
dynamite?
Hmm.
How do you spell dynamite? Oh, yeah.
Dynamite.
I thought it was a.
Dynamite.
I didn't know about the Y. Thank you.
Yeah. Dynamite. Um. Jesus, you're gonna fuck up this road. I will say that.
Oh,
Um.
I'm not going to blow it up on the road.
Oh, okay. You push it. You push it off into the side.
Yeah,
Um.
we're just going to murder some trees.
Yeah, just kill some trees and whatever burrowing wildlife was living underneath there.
Honestly,
And
I kind of like the idea of just blowing a hole in the middle of the road. I really like that idea because it also saw the fact that the cart did blow up in the middle of the road, and we just blame the bandits instead of blaming us.
Okay,
I mean,
that's
hey,
fine.
no one's around to criticize.
Yeah, no one's gonna see it.
And with the new child labor laws, they'll have something to fix.
Exactly.
Yep. Talk about a pothole.
Jesus, yeah.
Personally, I was going to say find a badger hole and we can blow up the badger hole, but
Yeah.
this works too.
The badgers have transcended holes, and now they live everywhere.
You're in the
Everywhere you
trees.
look, there are badgers. You go to push the cart, and 17 badgers come like flailing out wildly.
I feel like a good quest would just have us go and exterminate all of the badgers in Controva.
There are too many. Too many badgers. Um, but yeah, you you just want to set the cart alight and watch it go boom.
Yep.
All right.
Yes.
Yeah,
Cart go boom.
you do. You watch as the cart just boom. Stones go flying. Um, stones and wooden debris. It is a rather spectacular sight.
Isn't it
Uh,
beautiful?
it is. It's majestic. Um, and there is nothing impeding you from heading down this pretty large bridge.
Okay. Yeah, we're going across the large, not ominous at all bridge.
Right. As you kind of get on the bridge, you notice its one sort of main feature, which is quite unique, is about halfway along this pretty lengthy bridge, there is a large building that has been constructed just sort of jutting off of it.
That's where the trolls live.
Um,
I've read fairy tales.
it is, yeah, it's just a pretty large wooden building that is kind of scaffolded onto this bridge. And at a cursory glance, it kind of looks like a tavern. But it also does not look occupied.
Okay.
It looks like it has seen better days. There's a big hole in one of the walls.
Would you like to go investigating with me, Malachi? Because I'm going, whether you're coming or
Yeah.
not.
Oh no. Yeah. I mean, how can you pass up a bridge bar?
All right. Um, as you approach, you hear loud, ominous creaking coming from this rather precarious looking building.
Concerning.
Um,
We forgot to tell Duncan we were leaving.
I
No,
mean,
we didn't.
Duncan's. Yeah,
Well, we
you.
told my uncle.
Yeah, you told your
So
uncle. We can
yeah,
say that you clued Duncan in. Um,
and tossed him a carrot.
yeah, you tossed him a carrot. I mean, so this is the. I guess we can resolve this quick. Would you have wanted to leave Duncan behind in Silkshire to start up his smithy, or would you have
Yeah, because
wanted
he
him?
Oh,
was
that's
Okay.
right.
he
I'm
was going to
sorry.
set up in my basement, so I just want
Yeah.
to just leave him in my
Yeah,
basement
yeah,
for
yeah.
right now and do what he needs.
All right. Yeah, he's taking the time to get that set up.
I got
But
confused.
yeah,
I thought Duncan was the horseman.
no, that's Jefferson. Jefferson wouldn't really have cared that you were leaving.
Mm.
He's the head of the city guard. He has bigger things to worry about. Than a bunch of kids just coming and going. Um, but yeah, as you approach the tavern, you see the front door is open, and you hear the wind whistling through the derelict building. Um,
Malachi kind of looks in the door, um, and kind of silently acknowledges the ominous creaking,
yeah,
and then looks down at his midsection, um, and then looks over at Ollie and says, "You first."
yeah. Oh, I feel like it. I feel like I need to acknowledge. The tavern's name on the sign is the Last Drop.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. You first.
Yeah, I'm going into here because I recognize that name from a certain media.
I
I'm going first.
I'm curious what media because I came up with that off the top of my head just now.
Really? That's the name of the bar in Arcane. I have a little coaster in my room with the name of it. It's super. I love that name so much. I almost named Garrison's Tavern after that, but I was like,
No,
no, let's not do that.
complete honesty, I just came up with that name because it's a building precariously set up on the on the side of a bridge, so I figured
Mhm.
the Last Drop was a good name for it because it's
And
simultaneously an alcohol reference and also a reference to the fact this place will probably fall into the sea. All
I love it, but yeah, I go in.
right. As you head inside, um, it looks like this place was abandoned pretty abruptly. Although it also looks like it was abandoned a while ago. There is some moss growing on one of the walls. It's very wet in here. The area that you are in is very damp, just sort
Mm.
of in general. Um, and you hear more creaking coming from further in towards the other side of this bar.
I'm gonna go investigate.
Mm.
All right.
Malachi is standing in the doorway with his hands on the door frame,
Yeah.
leaning his head in, um, and
Um.
looking around, and occasionally he calls out to Oliver, "Find anything?"
Yeah. Oliver, as you approach the other side of the bar, you see a pretty impressive looking chest set up in a back room behind the bar. You also see a big fucking rock not far from that chest.
A rock?
Just a big, like a boulder. I shouldn't say a rock. This is a boulder.
Big boulder. All right. Is there anything in particular about that boulder, or is it just there?
I
The
mean,
boulder
currently.
is conflicted.
Excellent. I mean, currently it just seems like a fucking boulder. It doesn't seem to be doing anything other than being a boulder.
Conflicted.
I'm sus of this boulder. I won't lie to you, but I'm gonna go to the chest.
All right.
I
As
investigate
you,
the chest before I open it.
okay, sure. Um, there's no need to investigate the chest. It's not trapped. You kind
Okay.
of you
Famous last
you,
words.
huh?
I said famous last words.
Yeah. Um, you kind of inspect the chest and determine it's not trapped. And as you open it, you see just a lot of gold. Just a lot of gold. In fact, a decent amount of platinum. This chest is laden with goods. And as
Okay,
you are kind of,
just a question. Can I
yeah.
see any of this from my position?
I think the best you get from your position is there is a glow akin to the suitcase of Marcellus Wallace.
That's exactly
Uh,
what I was gonna say.
coming off of this chest. Um, However, from your vantage point, you notice something else slightly before Oliver does. That boulder is starting to move.
That
I knew
boulder
it.
is not so conflicted anymore.
The boulder begins to move.
I shut the chest immediately.
Yeah.
Is there any way for me to hop over the bar to get far away from that thing as possible?
Yes, you may. You can
Okay.
hop over the bar. Um, as you do, I think this thing stands up to its admittedly it's not that tall. It's probably only it's like 6'3". Um but it's wide. Um
Does,
it is
does,
an earth troll.
does it speak?
Um you don't think so, but you could try.
Okay, I ask it. Do you speak?
I told you it was a troll.
You did accurately guess that it was a troll. It is worth noting, and I kept this from the Fable games, trolls are more like golems in this setting.
Hmm.
Um, they are elemental creatures by nature. Um, the earth troll kind of it looks in your direction, and I think lets out a roar, and as it does, flecks of dirt and sod come flying out of its mouth in your direction.
So that's a no.
That's probably a no, yeah. Would you like to roll initiative?
Would we
Yeah,
like to?
I mean, I suppose Malachi could just run.
you're gonna leave me here?
I listen. I never said. Oh my God!
Yeah,
Nat 20, by the way.
Again,
good, excellent. Nat 20. All right. Oliver.
I also got a nat 20, I swear to God.
Okay, what are your dexterities?
Hold on, I'm sending the
+2.
picture because this is too much.
Yep.
Um,
Because that's how we determine which of you goes first is whoever has the higher dex.
mhm.
Mine is 14,
Okay.
with a +2.
All right. Malachi.
Mine, I'm working on it.
Okay.
Mine is 18. So
Okay,
yeah,
so Malachi. Malachi goes first.
Fuck, is yours
Um,
18? Nothing on my chart is even 18. I have it 8.
18 does feel a. What are your other stats?
well, hold on. Strength is 12.
Okay.
Constitution is 16. Intelligence is 9. Wisdom
Okay.
is 9, and charisma is
Okay.
11.
All right. That
I'm
that
an I
feels.
I'm an elf
Yeah.
fighter.
The
My
the
dexterity is high.
yeah, that's
Mm.
fair. Um, I just wanted to make sure that all of your stats weren't.
Nope.
Okay. Um. Yeah. In that case. Oh, did I screw that up? Okay. Hold on. That somehow. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, Malachi. It
Yeah.
is your turn. The Earth Troll doesn't have Oliver cornered, but it
Might
is
as well.
it is a threat to Oliver.
How how close is Rocky to the chest filled with gold and platinum?
Um, Pretty close. He's probably like 10 feet away from it.
Okay.
We could just blow the building up and let it fall to the floor.
Well, I mean, we are over a great chasm.
Yeah,
Um,
Oh,
so I want to try to get the troll away from the chest as far as possible before
gotcha.
any kind of explosion happens. Um,
We're gonna get
yeah.
that chest
So,
out, though.
well, yeah. Well, I mean, we're probably only going to be able to take like 5 gold each.
no. So okay, I'm gonna make a statement, and I'm gonna regret that statement. But I did say this in the original campaign, and I'm still gonna maintain it here. Bags of holding are standard equipment for heroes, and I think Teresa did set you up with bags of holding.
So we could have put all that dynamite in our bag of holding.
I would not have allowed it. The bag would have rejected. The bag says no. Um, the bag, I think the bag has a mind of its own and says like, no, that's enough dynamite.
Okay. So just for shits and giggles,
Hmm.
there is a magical item that I used in the last campaign that I ran called the Bag of Scolding.
Oh yeah, I remember the bag of scolding.
And it,
Um,
it, it operates just as a bag of holding, but when you start adding too much of the same shit, it gets testy.
yeah. It's not quite like that, but yeah, the I think the best way to describe it is the bag has think of it like Minecraft,
Mm-hmm.
where you have inventory slots that can hold like one of each thing, or that can hold a stack of a thing. Like you have unlimited slots, but you can only hold so much of one thing.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense?
Sure.
um, we're getting bogged down. Rocky is looking at Oliver and menacingly roaring from
Uh,
10 feet away from the chest laden with goods.
yeah, Malachi is going to um, run up to Rocky, um, I have a feeling that my pokey weapon is not going to be doing much against a big fucking rock. But
That's a
my my
fair.
my other weapon is also a pokey weapon.
Yeah.
Um, so I don't really have much to work with. Uh, hmm. He doesn't
I'll
speak.
I'll tell you what. You could always try for a cold shot on something like its eyes.
Okay.
Which would basically mean I would raise the AC, but I might let you ignore a resistance.
All right. Yeah. Why
Their
not?
rock suffocate.
That's an excellent question.
Because if we're doing rock, paper, scissors, and I'm assuming, rock does suffocate, but does it have to be a sheet, or can I just, shove a thing of poison gas down its throat?
I'm if you don't know, if you would have to experiment to find out.
Mm.
Yeah. Malachi is going to charge Rocky and poke him in the eye.
All right,
Um.
roll to hit.
Uh. Blah 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 blah. There it goes. 19 to hit.
That hits.
Okay.
You can stab it in the eye.
7 points of damage. However,
Yep.
I am going to use one of the weapon's abilities. Yes. Once per long rest, as you make an action, you can flick the handle and release a puff of blue vapor at one creature within 15 feet.
Okay.
The target must succeed on a DC 13 con save or take 2d4 cold damage and have disadvantage on their next attack roll if it makes it before the end of your next turn.
It has to beat what?
A DC 13.
Oh, it nat 20s.
Okay. That
I'm
is fine.
sorry.
I am also going to put my unwavering mark
All right.
onto it.
Yeah, you poke it in the eye, and it does not seem to appreciate that. Um. In fact, yeah, it does. It really does not appreciate that. Um. However, it does not seem like it is going to die from that either. Um. Oliver, it is your turn. The Earth Troll is kind of clutching its eye and going like, "Argh!"
Suffocate. I'm throwing poison gas at it. 18 to hit.
Yep, 18 does hit.
Yay! 7 damage. That was kind of useless, but okay.
I have bad news. You throw this poison gas at it, and it kind of looks around at the poisonous cloud around it, and then it looks at you, and it just kind of stares blankly.
Well, there's not really much I can else do with it. I can throw a rock at it.
You could always throw a rock at it.
Can I aim for the eye?
Is this your cousin?
Yes.
Throw it out the window.
That same thing as before. It'll have a higher AC.
Okay,
Uh,
well, I got a 20.
that does it.
It's dirty 20.
All
7.
right, 7.
7.
Lots of sevens.
I know. Ugh, I can't wait for an upgrade.
Very popular number. Is there anything else on your turn?
No.
All right. Um, the Earth Troll, annoyed at what is happening here, stomps over towards you behind the bar, Oliver. And its first action is going to be smashing the bar, which I think it does with ease. It absolutely just fucking bashes through the bar. It is going to use its second attack to try and hit you. Does a 17 hit?
Yeah. Wait.
Right.
Oh, I have that resistance thing that I had. Oh, I can't drink it right now. Yeah, 17 hits.
All right. It slams the ground for 6 damage.
Hold on 1 second.
Mm-hmm.
I had hit a. I did a Zaphod on the character, and I hit a button that I shouldn't have hit,
Oh.
and now the information is not where I had left it.
Hmm.
So give me a second. I have to find it. There it goes. Ba, 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 ba. Okay, first of all, did you roll that attack against Ali at disadvantage?
Oh shit, you're right. I totally forgot.
Mhm.
It rolled a nat 1. All right, get your 6 health back.
God.
It fucking goes to smash you, Ollie, and you just sort of dodge roll out of the way.
Okay, now I don't think this is going to be a thing, but I just want clarification.
Mm-hmm.
Because the rock creature did not hit, so I'm 99.9% sure this is a no. But
Mm-hmm.
in addition, if a creature marked by you deals damage to anyone other than you can make a special melee attack. So it
No,
made no
because
contact, so I get no attack.
correct.
Okay, that's fine.
Um, that is the Earth Troll's turn, which brings us back to Malachi.
You are welcome, Ali.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, so I am going to where is the I want to position myself
Mm-hmm.
in a way where I don't know how to describe this. Um, I want to lure the rock creature away, and if I can't lure the rock creature away, I want to knock the rock creature away.
Mm-hmm.
I want to get it as far away from the chest of Marcellus Wallace as possible.
Yeah.
Um,
I will say this: it currently is, um, if the chest is on the northern wall, the golem is currently on the western wall.
okay.
So, like, it is a decent. It is far enough away that if you were to blow it to smithereens, you don't think you would affect the chest.
Okay. Well, here is what I am going to do. I am going to make an attack roll
Mm-hmm.
And I am basically going to try to shove the creature as far away as I possibly can. What would you
Okay.
like me to do for that?
Um.
An unarmed strike?
I think this would be um a grapple,
Okay.
which means you're going to have a strength contest with the Earth Troll.
Okay. So what do you want me to strength check?
Yeah, roll strength, and I'm just gonna tell you now, you have to roll pretty damn good.
Nope.
Nope,
Nope.
did not.
Nope. I got a 5.
Yeah, I got a 19.
Mm,
Uh,
okay. Well, then what I am going to do, I am going to use my action surge.
all right.
Um, and I am going to take a stick of dynamite, light it,
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm-hmm.
shove it up its ass.
Now, I don't think it has an ass, but it does have a mouth.
Okay. Then I will put it in its mouth.
I just not to sort of not to sort of take the wind out of your sails, but I don't think it poops. So, um, then again, why would it have a mouth if it doesn't eat? Whatever, it doesn't matter. Um, all right. Hmm. How does one? Hmm.
Again, to me, that kind of sounds like an unarmed strike.
Yeah, give me an unarmed strike attack roll.
Okay.
Eh,
14.
that just hits.
Oh. Okay, now I am going to use my bonus to run
Yeah.
the fuck away.
All right. That is reasonable. It is going to get an attack of opportunity.
That's fine.
So it is going to try and smack you. It does. It rolled a 25. Um, it smacks you for 9 damage.
Okay.
Um, granted, I think in the narrative sense, I think that actually pushes you further away.
Hmm.
So in a way, that helps. um, Oliver, this thing has a stick of dynamite in its mouth.
And as I'm
Um,
doing this, I look at Oliver and yell, "Fuck it, run!"
yeah, I was gonna say,
He's
what do you
nearby. I
want? Hmm?
feel like he's like within 10 feet of me, so I'm gonna run. I'm gonna go.
All
I'm
right,
leaving.
yeah. You can absolutely do that. Um, that just requires movement. So is that your turn? Is your turn just spent getting the hell out of the way?
Um, yeah, because I don't really have much else. I mean, I think it'd be a little bit of overkill if I threw dynamite at it too, so.
I mean, it's up to
I was gonna
you.
say you don't have to hit it; you just have to blow a hole through the floor,
This is
which
true.
is one of the reasons I was trying to stick it up its ass.
Yeah.
Very
Because its ass
true.
is
Can I
pointed
maybe,
toward the ground.
yeah, could I maybe like throw a stick of dynamite under its feet?
Yeah. Give me a ranged attack roll.
Ranged attack.
We're gonna say you do not have to roll terribly high for this.
Great, because I got a 12.
Yeah, that's sufficient because you're not even trying to hit it. You're just trying to get the general
You're
area.
trying to hit the floor. If you can't accomplish that,
Look, I've seen I've watched some clips of people in like third person shooters going to throw a grenade and having the grenade like bounce off a corner and land at their own feet.
Mm.
I've done that IRL with airsoft. It's not a fun experience.
Yeah, so like shit happens. But yeah, you throw the stick of dynamite and it lands at this thing's feet. Um, it is its turn. Um, it is going to
Explode.
it it tries to reach into its mouth to grab the stick of dynamite. Um, but you get the impression it has already swallowed the stick of dynamite. And it looks in your general directions and lets out a and then there is a mass. There are two explosions, more or less simultaneously. Um, as the floor underneath this thing is blown out. And this thing just sort of uh, plummets towards the water below.
And as he starts to
And
fall, he yells out, "Friend, friend, friend!"
yeah. I just wanted to talk to you about your car's extended warranty. um, it lands in the water with a massive sploosh, and is gone. Um, the building definitely lets out some unpleasant noises.
I think we should try raiding that chest as quick as we can.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm already halfway there.
How about the two of you give me dexterity checks? Yeah, let's say dexterity checks to see how much gold you can shove into your fucking pouches.
15.
All right.
22.
Bruh.
All
I
right.
see I'm not going to be rich this campaign.
You said 22.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I told you I might be a chunky feller, but I move pretty quick when I have to.
Oliver, you managed to get 750 gold.
I can live with that.
And Malachi, you get 1,100 gold.
Okay.
And I will say you scoop all this up and the building creaks again pretty loudly. Do you want to try again or do you want to bail?
How are there any obstacles between us and the door? Any substantial obstacles?
Not really.
Okay. I am going to point myself toward the door.
Yeah.
And I'm going to try one more time.
All right.
I'm not going to do that. Matter of fact, Oliver is going to go use the bathroom.
Fair enough. Give me a dexterity roll, Father.
Saving throw or
Just
no?
a check.
Not so good this time. A 12.
All right. 600 more gold.
Okay.
And I think.
Yeah, no, I'm beating feet at this point.
All right.
I've pushed my luck as far as my fat ass is going to push it.
As you run toward the front door and head outside, you watch from the relative safety of the front door, because this thing is. This section is part of the bridge. You watch through the front door as the building creaks ominously for another moment, but then kind of settles. And then unceremoniously, a ceiling beam falls and takes the chest along with the floor beneath it into the abyss.
Okay.
The rest of the building actually remains intact.
Oliver's back from the bathroom. What remains intact?
The building, however, a ceiling beam fell and took the chest into the abyss.
Damn.
And I got another 600 gold.
Yep, you got another 600 gold.
Can I get 5? Can I get 5 coins?
You could have whatever the hell you want. I got a lot of money right now.
Not as much money as that troll has.
No.
That troll's gonna open up its own food chain. You're gonna run into Senor Stonies. I can't think of a good joke here.
I hope we get a discount. We basically jump-started him to start a business.
This is a fair point. You also launched him into the abyss, so you know.
He'll be fine.
Yeah, I'm sure he's fine. We just cut to just a pile of dirt. Dirt with 2 eyeballs just rolling away. Which are then immediately crushed when the chest lands on them. But yeah, that is the end of the chest of riches, and the last drop remains just kind of. I wouldn't say fine, but it doesn't collapse.
More trolls. I bet another troll's gonna go hide in there with his chest. In a second.
Yeah.
Well, the chest is gone.
Yeah. Well, no. I think the implication is that the troll will bring another chest with it.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
As you kind of walk away from this rickety house, you head up the road, and you can see I think you can see a couple more folks in black leather. One of whom appears to have a set of binoculars and is kind of looking at the bridge. And they definitely see you and sort of lower the binoculars and are just sort of staring at you. Perplexed.
Smile and wave, boys. Smile and wave.
They can't see me smile, but I will wave.
Yes, they wave back, sort of half-heartedly.
Dynamite.
Anyway.
Okay. Yeah, we just continue walking, or at least I do.
All right. It does not take you long to get off the bridge, and I think as you do, these black leather folks have kind of come to meet you. There are about 5 of them, and the one that seems to be in charge.
Before we go any further, do they resemble the clothing of frickin' Frack that we scared off?
They do.
Yes.
They do their clothing does resemble theirs.
They don't look like they're threatening us, do they? Because I really don't want them to threaten us. I want to be friendly with them.
Hard to say. I mean, they themselves look kind of threatening,
Hmm.
but they don't seem to be taking a combative stance.
Okay, good. We can work with this kind of vibe.
They say, "Hello, hi."
How
Hi.
you doing?
Um, I've been better. Did you see two gentlemen, kind of resembling our outfit, with a cart anywhere?
Oh yeah, we were coming up and their cart actually caught fire and we saw that it was carrying explosives, so we ran, they ran, and then suddenly the explosion went off and they're nowhere to be seen, so we're just, continuing on our way this direction.
Roll persuasion.
Okay. My kind of computer can load. It's like the worst time it can do it. Oh my God.
Okay, now
18.
here is another kind of odd question.
Yeah.
Because I have bonuses to my performance. Can
Mm-hmm.
I lend aid to this?
I don't know how performance would help, but I mean, if you want to add to the story, um, I think, I
Yeah,
think if you
I add great detail.
you had
Because
great
yeah,
detail.
I add in the stuff of the one who was really stupid,
Yeah.
and
Okay.
and flat out told us that they were carrying dynamite, and that the other one smacked him on the back of the head. And then I just kind of I add in a little flair about um, one of them, uh, uh, the one who got smacked in the back of the head, smacked the other one back, and a fight broke out, and
Okay.
somehow we don't know how because we were too far away, but
Yeah.
somehow that's when the fire broke out.
Okay. I think all of that does lend a little more credibility. So if you want to roll with advantage,
Well, I rolled an
uh,
18 is the thing.
I mean, an 18 is if you want to roll again just to see, but an 18 feels
17.
good. Yeah, an 18. He goes, "Oh, okay, that's unfortunate. That was all of our dynamite." He kind of puts his fingers to his temple. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, that must be because y'all seem like y'all had a really good plan going. Do you mind if we get past you? Because we need to go in this direction, and I don't want to hold you up any longer than you need to figure this out.
um, he kind of ponders. And you see him kind of like thinking for a moment. Um, he says he looks at the guy behind him and he says, "Do we have enough money to buy more dynamite?" And the thug shakes his head no.
Well, I can give you
Um,
50 coins and a stick. That's all I have on me. I can give you one dynamite and 50 coins. Other than that, I'm flat out broke. That's why we're going this way for work.
uh, you know what? Roll persuasion at advantage
Okay.
for
Because
this
both of my
incredibly bizarre
I got
sort of.
I got 15 and 19.
Um, he goes, "Oh well, that's. I mean, that helped. Why do you have dynamite?"
We found it. When the card exploded, there were some fragments that just went.
No. He nods. He says, "All right. I mean, it's better than nothing. Sure, thanks."
You're
And he
welcome.
takes it. Uh, and he says, normally I would rob you, but you've actually been rather amicable, and quite frankly, today has been enough trouble. So, thank you.
Glad I
He
can
takes
help.
the
Thank you for not
he takes
robbing.
the 50 gold. He takes the 50 gold and the stick of dynamite, and he says, This was sort of a shit job anyway." And
Thank you. Thank you for not robbing us.
oh well, I can't say that we won't next time, but head on out.
Hopefully, I'll have more
We
money to give you next time. Have a great day.
yeah, we have to go find our missing children, and they start walking across the bridge to go find Tweedledee and Tweedledumbass. Um, there is something you notice as this person walks past you. Um, on the back of their belt, they have kind of a strange mask. Um, just sort of attached there that looks vaguely familiar. And I'd like you to roll history. Mm,
God bless my +4. I got a 19.
all
I
right,
got an 11.
all right. Um, yeah, I mean it looks familiar to you, Malachi, but you don't quite recognize it. Um, Oliver, on the other hand, you do recognize it. It appears to be a replica of the Mask of Jack of Blades.
Huh.
Um, can, can I be a sneaky little bastard?
Sure.
I would like to try to snatch the one on the last one in line.
Oh no, only the leader has one.
Oh, okay. I thought you said that they all had one.
No, sorry, only the boss man has
Okay.
one.
Never mind then. I did,
Um,
however, roll a 22.
okay. It would be difficult to
Yeah,
steal it
I'm
without
not.
one of
Yeah,
his.
I'm not
Okay.
gonna. Yeah.
All right. But yeah, these thugs kind of make their way across the bridge, leaving you relatively unaccosted. That could have been a problem, but you handled it relatively well.
I didn't want it to be a problem.
Understandable. Um, I mean, you could have solved it with dynamite, like all problems.
Yeah, but then it would have caused damage to the bridge that we need to walk
Yeah,
across, and I don't want to have a fight on a bridge and then potentially get also thrown in the chasm
yeah,
with the bolt
the
with
troll.
Rocky and a chest.
Yeah. To be fair, you did actually resolve it with dynamite, in a manner of speaking.
Mm.
This is not a dynamite and 50
Um,
points, but you know,
yeah,
if it works, a win is a win.
dynamite. Dynamite is the solution to all problems. Is the
That's right.
moral of this story. Uh, all
And
problems can be
and
solved.
now, Ali, you were nominated for the Nobel Peace Prize,
Exactly. Yep. Uh,
Give
which
me
was
some
also
of
which was
that.
also funded by Dynamite.
yep. As you kind of make your way down the road, you sort of progress relatively unaccosted. It's not too bad out here. Um, you do see a sort of uh dark path off of the road that heads into what you do recognize as Dustgrave. And at the end of that path, there is actually something that does catch your eye. There is an ominous, sort of black stone tower.
Malachi looks over at Ali and says, I believe that is what they call the psychopath.
Entirely possible. But yeah, you see this ominous black tower off of this road. Um, and I think you see along the path, you actually see a couple of. It takes you a moment to notice them, but you see a couple of those black leather equipped thugs. You see what appear to be their dehydrated corpses.
Oh,
Definitely the psychopath.
let's not go that way.
Why not?
Oh, I don't know. I'm just kind of not in the mood to get dehydrated.
We all aspire to be jerky. It's the truest state of being.
Maybe that's what people do
Yeah,
to the corpse when I die is dehydrate me, but when I'm alive,
yeah.
no, I'll
All
pass.
right, all
I mean,
right.
do you want to go down the dehydration path?
No! I do
I'm
not want
just
to
not
go knock
selling
on
it.
Roland's front door. Thank you very much.
I'm just not selling it hard enough.
Yeah.
Um,
Add some flashy lights at it, or put some
yeah,
like decorative
And
lights down
donuts.
there.
If
Maybe
there were
certain people would
and
donuts.
go.
donuts.
Speaking of, I saw the best thing. This guy got a traffic ticket, and he thought that it was a bogus ticket, but he decided to pay it because going to court was going to be way too long and time consuming and suck up even more money. So
Mm-hmm.
he folded the cash into origami pigs.
Good.
Then he
Excellent.
went out and bought a couple of Dunkin' Donuts donut boxes and put all the origami pigs into the Dunkin' Donuts origami boxes and brought them to the
Excellent.
police station to pay the ticket.
Excellent. Excellent. I'm sure that went over swimmingly.
Mm. Well, apparently there is a loophole that says that the clerk needs to be able to verify that it is actual money. And they could not do that in origami form, so he could not turn it in origami form. However,
Yeah.
another guy who paid a like $400 ticket in pennies, he
Yeah,
was
I was
allowed
gonna
to do
say.
it because they could verify that they were all pennies.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I remember that one. All right, fine. You ignore the call to adventure and you move along the road. Uh,
If we had Kane with us, then it would be a different story. But we don't have a Kane with
Kane.
us.
I like to imagine Kane is just like a grayed out silhouette, just sort of hovering behind you all.
Yeah, Kane's deactivated right now. So if we had
Yeah.
that with us, then I would be all for the path of dehydration. But
Well, they would be running
Um.
down the path right now.
Oh yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Um. As you.
The dehydration station.
Yeah. As you head down the road, um, you see, you are actually, You were actually able to see Sunhaven in the distance, or rather, Ash Grove, the area outside of it. You see fields of golden wheat off in the distance, sort of a pleasant appearance compared to the sort of dreary, damp sort of mountain path you were walking along.
It's good
Uh,
to see that Sunhaven is alive and well.
yeah, and didn't get burnt to the ground a third time.
I
Because it
don't
got
really
burnt.
want to, but I think I'm gonna have to basically bow out at this
Oh,
point. Um, I'm feeling a little nauseous. I ate a sub, and I don't think the
no.
sub is agreeing with me.
Okay.
That and I've been very phlegmy and congested all day.
All
Um,
right.
Mhm.
so I think this is a good place to leave it, and we can get
Yeah.
Kane in, and we're still close enough. If Kane wants to go down the psychopath, we could double back and go
Yeah,
down
if
the
he
psychopath.
wants to turn around and run down the
Kane,
jerky road.
Kane has been debating the psychopath since I mentioned it.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. All right. I will see you guys later.
All
I'm
right.
not gonna be doing anything for the remainder of the night or really tomorrow until like late afternoon. So if
Mhm.
anyone wants to pester me, just let me know.
okay.
I might later. I have a friend who's scheduled to come over in like 45 minutes, so I gotta
All right.
clean my kitchen. I've been putting it off for 2 days.
All right.
That's how
I
ADHD
will.
works. Have fun.
Yeah.
Thanks.
I'll talk to y'all later.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.